Alright guys, welcome to my Lloronion monster review. This is the Abyssal era exclusive bounty hunt, the Abyssal era bounty hunt monster for this season. Season 1 of the Abyssal era, or season 2 or whatever. Alright. Kind of freaky that it smiled. This is a very hard to look at monster. So Lloronion is an Abyssal era metal attacker cursor. Don't be fooled by Lloronion's tears. This sad-looking monster isn't crying at all. His tears are actually made of powerful neurotoxins. Once another monster inhales the fumes, they're down for the count. And all they can do is watch as Lloronion begins to feast. Now that's something to cry about. Alright, they've been making the lore more horrific. Nobody reads it, but it is getting crazy. Alright, so his finisher, Gale of Onions, deals moderate metal damage to all enemies, disables trait on all enemies, total blind and bleed. Oh, that trait would be so powerful. Well, actually, let me read it again. It's such a mid finisher, man. Because, I will say, disabling trait before doing blind is the smartest thing ever. Because immune to blind trait is one of the most popular traits right now. Like, if I start looking through, some monsters are going to have it. Like, you're not immune to blind. Well, immune to blind, but he has precision. It's a counter to blind. It is such a popular trait. Like, I probably can't find it right here. Look, immune to blind, right here. Chloroclaws. Let's see how long. True vision. Let's see. There's a lot of immune to daze, immune to blind, because soft denial is so weirdly popular right now. But yeah, anyways. So at least he traits disables it so that he can get rid of their immunity. And then he does the total blind and bleed, and then he attacks beforehand. I'll say beforehand, this is a cursor. I'm going to use it as an attacker, and I'll explain why in a bit. So, not the best finisher, not the worst. Maybe you get rid of their Bulwark or, King Autumn's trait or something, but at the end of the day, it's not that great. So first, you have Umbrella trait Hardened. Pretty good. Funnily enough, he shuts down hardened monsters with his Trample effect. So this is just your Umbrella status caster. No, this is your Umbrella trait. So maybe things don't land. Maybe, the soft denial, the normal denial, the tortures don't land on you, but usually they will. So this is just a good Umbrella trait. Then you've got immune to stun, which is pretty decent. Like Alchemistic is coming out soon as the next PvP monster, and PvP monsters and bounty hunt monsters like this monster and Azagen are the only monsters you can actually get ranked up in the Abyssal era easily and high rank. So people are always going to crawl on them now. So it's actually a pretty decent counter because he's going to be popular. There's Teddy Bomb. A lot of monsters are just always immune to stun. But at the end of the day, the trait is not the most useful. And then at rank 3, you just have a status caster Minor Blind. I mean, it's Minor Blind, right? You've got the same chance to miss as you do with Sunburn. It's pretty, very, very, very low. Maybe it helps you once in a while, though. It's whatever, really. Let's see what the rest of his moves are, though. It's funny. I feel like he was just a challenge between developers on how ugly they can make a monster. Like, they gave an onion, like, horrific teeth, spider eyes, like, blood tears. They made his body look like a jumpsuit from, like, the 1990s, which is so horrific. And then they decide to make him smile in his finisher, which just does not look right. Like, this should absolutely be an abomination. But where's the abomination trait? Like, they missed out on that one. So, Allium Sepa deals low metal damage, applies blind. Yeah, he's really on that cursor side. 0 cooldown, 28 stamina. All right. Almost a spammable blind low metal attack. Low calorie. Let me find a Trample that does work. Right here. So Trample disables the Umbrella traits. So it disables Hardened, Tough, and Bulwark, which are, funnily enough, Hardened is a trait that he has. So that is actually an amazing trait for a denier. Because even though you're not removing the immune to control, now, if it's just a normal monster like Darman, Mighty Thetes, Any monster who's not directly immune to something probably has an umbrella trait like hardened or tough or bulwark. Now you can remove that and then deny. Sadly, if this guy doesn't deny with stun, but he denies with blind, which is why he's a much better attacker. So that's just to explain to you what Trample is. It lasts for 3 turns. It's basically a specialized trait disable. I hate that it's not just a normal trait disable, but we can't always get what we want. So low calorie, just a spammable 30 stamina Trample. Delicate Scent. Man, this guy hits like a paper towel. Deals moderate metal damage to one enemy, applies nanovirus and bleed to one enemy. Alright, 2 dots on a 1 turn cooldown, 32 stamina. This is a pretty strong attacking move. And I will say, his damage output, right? You can see how low it is. But the thing is, his stats are insane. And the fact that he's a free bounty hunt monster means he's one of the very, very few monsters you can actually get highly ranked from this era. Right? Look, I already got him rank 1.5 from bounty hunt, right? And look how high his stats are. Like at rank 1, he has 14,000 strength. Let's go to the galactic era. He has 11,000 strength at rank 1. He doesn't get that much strength until rank he doesn't almost get that much strength until rank 1. And then look, let's assume, because it's pretty easy to, although they messed up bounty hunt, so you only probably get him rank 2, right? Let's say you get him rank 2. That's about where I'm going to get him. 20,000 base strength. That is like as much as a rank 4 inheritor has. Look, 21,000, and he has 20 at rank 2. If you get him at rank 3, he has 23,000. He's 15,000. He has over 500,000 health. He's just an absolutely devastating with his stats, and his element is so good. People are just going to use him as an attacker because, getting a monster like this at a high rank is so hard in this era where you can't even do a rank up survival dungeon. The fact that he's easy, the fact that he's a metal monster means people are going to use him as an attacker, and I'm going to do the same. So that Trample, this is actually pretty great though. Reduces their damage output and blocks their positive effects in 1 turn. And then there's a 1 turn cooldown, 32 stamina. The damage is low, but with his stats, I think it's worth. Sulfoxide Spread. There's low metal damage to all, blind to all. I mean, it's a metal AoE, but it's weak, and this one's just slightly stronger. Onion Breath. Deals low special damage to all enemies, applies Trample. Alright, so this is just your AoE Trample. Only thing is, I don't get why you'd want Trample unless you're on the team with a Denier, right? Let's say you're on a team with a Denier and you trample somebody, then your Denier doesn't have to worry about their bulwark, their tough, and then he denies with no problem. That is the only PvP situation where I can see Trample being good, where you're not even trying to focus on the Trample, it's just a side effect of the move. Don't Cry, 1 turn cooldown, 46 stamina, one of his stronger moves, which is still incredibly, incredibly weak. Deals moderate metal damage to one enemy, applies total blind to one enemy. Alright, I mean, pretty weak, but I think we could pull that off. It's a total blind too, so it's a single denial. Finally here, okay, so this move is pretty weak, but still, it's one of his strongest. Deals moderate metal damage to all enemies. It's very low moderate, it doesn't tell you that. And then applies nanovirus and bleed, so at least he's got all these dots stacked up with it. And then Bloody Tears, you got that AoE total blind. So, what do I want to run instead? Do I want Trample or Total Blind? I think Trample could come in handy with a Denier. But Total Blind is... it's soft denial, you honestly don't even need it. I think this is best skill set. This guy is... what level of runes? I think I'm going to go level 5s for right now. I'm going to do 2 level 5s. Because look, whoa! Look how strong he is already. Side. Oh, that smile is horrific. So I'm just going to use him like this. Out in the meta, I'm going to use him with Shadow, who gives... Shadownia gives a Light Hater. So his metal damage plus that Light Hater is going to be absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to put her stuff back, because I have a specific strategy now, thanks to me and Abergo, that involves her using that set. So let's find Shadonia. All right, let's find Lloronion. By the way, I've got to make my monster review on Coral, who is much better than Lloronion. As always, Abyssal Era Mythics don't have talents, but they do have ancestral relics at their disposal. So he can revive. I guess that's at least something to his merit. So just give you a random trap. Funnily enough, he looks worse than Georgia Leto, but Georgia Leto is the abomination, and he's not. So Tetsuman's Mask, of course. Revival, of course. And let's try my best to showcase this. Well, actually, it's going to be really hard because the meta is so gridlocked right now. And I'm at too high a league now, thanks to my Abrigo helping me to fight good teams with this. So I think I'll have to do this base. I think this should provide a showcase. So I believe I saw a light monster on this team, and that is exactly what I'm trying to show you right here. So, oh, and this is good too. Darn it. I'm gonna have to. Oh, wait, she has Revival's Essence, so I can tank the death. Alright. So, and I should have used a Denier on this team. I'll do it next match. Morg's armor kills me. That is very sad. Alright. This is not going too well, but just leave it up to Lloronion to win. Alright, so ran out of stamina. This is a real train wreck. Alright, just give you guys blind. Almost kill you. This is ridiculous. Galvanus is basically soloing the enemies, not even Lloronion. Luckily, Lloronion can revive. So if it comes down to it, he'll revive. Bro, I could just kill them right now. Bro, I couldn't even keep them alive for Lloronion. Okay. Well, Lloronion's stats are pretty high. This wouldn't be an exact problem if I had run this right. So, I think what you want to do for sure with this guy is run him with a powerful attacker. No, a powerful denier. And who's more powerful than Zyron the Great? I'm going to do team speeds on him. So, team speed. You don't have the speed there. That's good enough. And let's just go Purgatory Throne. And I have too many staffs. I really got to fuse these. Someone told me in my comments I should fuse these, and it's an amazing suggestion. I'm definitely going to do that soon. Shout out to that guy. So, let's do this. So this time I think I've got it worked out. These guys don't have anticipation, do they? All right, Uriel. Think I'm just gonna tank the death because there's nothing I can do to stop that death. So look, here I die. It's fine. Please don't have Shadow's Essence. Thank God. Oh my God, they always have Shadow's Essence. Wait, do this to you. Do this to you. Now I turn transfer to my Denier. And I Tanzanite Explosion. Is this the 1-to-1? Random control and curse to all. So, you keep them denied. This is just to give them an opportunity at all. Activate your cooldowns, just in case. Alright, your baby is over. Alright. Things are actually working out. Alright, now I'm just going to cycle back into that turn transfer because I'll use this Light Hater to kind of simulate what higher rank Lloronion could do. So look at this. Delicate Scent can instant kill. Really, the fact that he's a metal monster will always just give him a massive advantage in the meta over all of the light monsters. So, whoa, okay, the animation is pretty sick. So ugly, though. It's such a shame, man. All right, and then, man, maybe I should run that 0 cooldown move because I feel like I'm always running out of stamina. All right, I'll just cleanse. All right, you give me nanovirus and a soft denial, which is ironic. I think you're gonna revive, aren't you? Uriel's essence, correct. So, death, revival, AoE. Alright, so this is up to Lloronion. Leave it to him. And hopefully this lands. Darn. Almost. Oh, either way, denial. And then Lloronion just using that metal damage to his advantage and killing. Alright, death. Yeah, man, he's ugly, but oh my god. But if he had better runes, and once you rank him up, that low damage output is going to seem high. Even though it's his percentage for those moves is so low, it is going to seem high comparatively. So I think I could pull this off. Very... Nah. That's a hopeless match. Also, Toxins plus Sunburn is the easiest instant kill on a dark monster I've ever seen. So yeah, this monster isn't going to be game-breaking or anything, but he's just a great pick. Definitely worth picking up. Because he's so situationally OP. Show. Hushed Spell. Cleanse here. Alright, I haven't run into any Reflection Relics yet. Oh, I'm almost dead now. So then you do the classic. You deny to give him an opportunity. Boom, it works. Alright. The stamina draining is so awful. Magic Influx kills, surprisingly. Oh, she had a Light Hater, didn't she? Alright, and I'm just going to cleanse off all my allies, recharge. Man, Zyron is still so powerful, just the chain denying capabilities. So, I could just turn transfer into her, but I'm going to turn transfer to you, Lloronion. Showcase that nanovirus bleed. Now, you revive. You didn't die to that? Oh, wow. Oh, he is weak to Curse, though, which is very popular in the meta right now. Right, so Death. Holy Resurrection. Yeah, I lost. You know, one abomination to another. Funny, look, him and Ravus both have 1,000,000 eyes. So, yeah, that's going to be my Lloronion review. He's definitely situationally great. If I had him at rank 3, if I gave him level 7 runes, he'd be awesome. But his damage output is so low, I wouldn't suggest giving him X runes, but level 7 runes, because at rank 3, he's going to hit like a truck. Definitely a decent attacker denier. I like his dots. I like the total blind. The trample is very situational. I think he's going to be a decent attacker, the strongest one you have for a while. So definitely rank him up in Bounty Hunt. He's not the best, right? There's always going to be counters to monsters like him. But if you can get him to rank 3, you're golden, all right? Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like to support the video. Leave a comment and I will respond. What are your thoughts on this monster? Are you going to get him? Are you going to rank him up? Tell me what. And subscribe to join the Crab Army. We are at 209 subscribers. Just an absolute milestone. Thank you all so much for that. And we're only growing the Crab Army. So subscribe and see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it helpful. Hope you have a great day. Your favorite Omni-Crab signing out.